Hey, what's up everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here. We're back with some more LEGO Movie 2 video game. That's right, we got Classic Bricksburg FREE ROAM, which happens to be part of the Rexplorer system. There are 25 of those people, or masterpiece bricks, and we're gonna get a couple of trophy achievements as well. So, let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off. In fact, we had just got done with old Planet Unikitty. So moving along, next up in line is Classic Bricksburg. Now the importance of which we do the order of these is not important. I spoke like Yoda there for a second. The importance of which we do this is not important. But essentially what we need to do here, once we get in, we got a new theory. When we jump into a new world, we're actually going to go follow it to the golden arrow. The golden arrow is always the point of origin of the actual stories related to the area. So we're going to take those on first and knock out a trophy achievement for completing them all. And it also happens to work out in such a way that basically let's see, how do I say this? Without doing it intentionally, we actually followed what we believe is the developer's order of completing these missions, because we find everybody we need to find and not too early. There's a couple people that need invitations or certain items that we find throughout this. In fact, like in a minute, we get a building instruction that we can't progress through another mission until we have, so it just all works out for us. So I waved my magic wand, got a little Rex Kwando through them Rex bricks, and inside we've got the items that she has requested. Next up, we got to go take out some SWAT bots. That's right, they're all right here. We got to take them down. I love the attacks in this. Like you swoop from one guy to the next. Like I think that's kind of fun. I don't remember that being a part of LEGO Worlds or any other LEGO game, if I'm being honest. And hey, look at that. Here are those infiltration plans that we needed right there. Don't forget to pick up your relics that get left behind from them SWAT bots. And right around the corner, there is a couple of storage containers. And if you listen carefully, you can probably hear the nice little glow of this chest in here. So go ahead and get your smash on, collect all them studs, bricks, and relics, and we can keep on keeping on. As it turns out, there are lots of super item relics as well as mega relics available in each of these worlds. You just got to find them in chests and those pink little alien invader hearts. Now here's the mission that we actually cannot progress without those plans, but luckily for us, we followed that golden arrow and got them all ready. Once we hand them over, it's actually going to activate a bridge and allow us safe passage out to Octon Tower, where there's actually a couple of bricks and a couple of missions as well. So we'll collect our third brick, thank you very much, and we'll keep on keeping on across the bridge. Now, it should be noted that we do have quick links down below in the video description. They are actually all labeled with what type of brick, mission, quest, race, whatever it is. So if you're looking for, maybe you're having trouble with a race and you need some tips, or maybe you can't find a particular brick, scroll around through those quick links and find the one that you need, because ultimately they're probably going to be in a different order than you did them in. Even if you went to the gold arrow first and follow along with these stories, eventually our pathways are probably going to detour and be a little bit different. But we gotta got a build attack going here, and we go ahead and make it rain some bullets, and we got a few other bad guys to remove afterwards. Now, hey, I do want to give a shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game. It has been an absolute delight so far. We've got a few more missions to go, and DLC right around the corner. In fact, Warner Brothers reached out to us and asked us if we'd be interested in showcasing the DLC, and we were like, yeah, of course we would be. Hand it on over. No, actually, we were real nice about it, and hopefully we expect to get the DLC in the next day or two. So it's not expected for another week or so, but we'll hopefully be getting it early, so that'd be pretty sweet. All right, all those bad guys are done dealt with, and we're going to go ahead and get rewarded here by, let's see, what do we got? Ooh, that's quite the move there by General Mayhem. I'm not sure if I've seen that yet. Oh, we get an EMP device that we need to place down here. So we'll go ahead and drop it like it's hot. Pull out your builder objects and your builder page, rather. Select the old object library, toggle over to quest, grab that EMP, and not only do we get that town hall build with the purple brick, but we also get that robot reboot trophy achievement for completing all of the missions that are tied to the storyline of this area. So we do have some other quests that we got to take on, and we have other bricks and some races too, just like this guy right up above old Lord Business. We're going to sneak around the backside, though, because if you listen carefully, you can actually hear the nice sounds of a chest. So go ahead and get your smash on, collect them bricks, relics, and, well, what else do we got? Anything else? I guess we got some studdage too. So we'll grab that and keep on keeping on. Now, looking at our compass here, it is a little confusing. It looks like we not only have a quest, but we also have a couple of bricks with us. And I'm not going to lie, it was a little confusing. I ran around for probably 3 or 4 minutes. You get to see me run a full lap around here, and it eventually leads to an edit. However, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that there was this chest and the alien invader heart right around the corner here, because not only do we get paid, but we get a couple of relics and some brickage too. So once I get all the way around, like I said, I do make an edit because the 2 purple bricks are actually below us underwater, and there's 2 little kind of nooks or crannies that we find them in. So yes, you can see here we've made the edit. We're standing right below the Octan Tower, right next to the old guy there with the quest, assuming you have not completed that yet. We're going to go ahead and drop down and swim around to the right side, assuming you're looking at it from the quest side of things. Now, it is a wee bit tricky getting down under, but you can get there by pressing and holding the circle or B button, it should be. And once you get all the way down there, there should be a little cave that you can sneak into. Now, you can go to the other side as well, so either side should get you in here. However, I did find that there was kind of a funny angle trying to see that brick coming through the other way, because when I was doing my due diligence trying to find these bricks, I had a hard time finding it going the other way, which is why I opted to go that way. Now, next one is tucked into a little nook. If you blink, you can miss it. So this one's right down below the quest guy as well. And I had a heck of a time getting lower, but I eventually got it, even though my character never really crossed the plane of getting it. So it was kind of weird. Funny angle. But we'll swim right back up top, and there's our quest giver. Now, this guy is a wee bit weird. I was expecting to get some sort of, you know, a purple brick, but it doesn't happen. He's like, "Thank you for delivering my party permit. Now move along, nothing to see here." And that's it. He does give us 1 blue stud, but I don't know if that's really that amazing. So that has something to do with some later stuff. I'm pretty sure. I believe we got a party coming up that he needs to attend, and I guess by delivering all of these invitations, we're going to be good. I still am not 100% sure on all of that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we'll get there. I'm not sure if it's even super relevant, but it might be. I do know too that we should be using our scanner a little bit more, as there are a whole bunch of scannable items. So they did kind of go Lego Worlds on us in the sense that they are expecting us to recover a ton of items that we may or may not use. And the way I'm doing it, I'm going to be pretty much done with the game and then now searching or farming for those, you know, items that are left. But we'll have some sort of theory or something for you. But all right, so there, looking on my compass here, and I can see there's definitely a master brick, and you can see that the blue marker for my GPS waypoint is way up top. It looks like it's going to be on top of that building. So I have gone and opened a handful of relics and found myself a flying vehicle. It just so happens I have the Wasteland Zeppelin. Now, we did this in an earlier video just because we know that there are a couple of those high-rise places, and if I'm being honest, this one was a little bit tricky too, because I follow it all the way to where I think the, well, and then I get up here and there's a chest. So I'm like, all right, there's gots to be a brick over there, but there's also a chest right here, and I don't want to lose it. And it's kind of a funny angle getting out of my Zeppelin because it wants to throw me off the edge and drop me down below, kind of like that relic. Now, keep in mind, too, that those relics actually stay up and don't despawn, so they don't go away for quite some time. I might even go as far as to say that they won't unspawn until you leave the area completely. That may not be true, but we actually had an incident in the next level where we blasted a relic off this top ledge, and it ended up falling down below. I didn't want to waste my time and go down there and grab it, so I made my way around, did a couple of quests, and then I made my way back into that room later, down below on the lower floor, and guess what? It was still there, so I feel like they last a long time. And hey, who remembers Miss Old Lady here with the kitties? We got to go round them up. Now, I will say that she doesn't have a very good variety of cats. Like, you know, most old cat ladies have, like, you know, a bunch of different cats, you know, gray cats, black cats, white cats, calico cats, you know, all sorts of cats. She's just got brown. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, we'll round them all up. They all happen to be real close by, and luckily for us, there are arrows pointing on top. So here we go again with a quest that's almost too easy for its own good. Like, it almost makes me scratch my head and be like, why couldn't you do that yourself, lady? But hey, it's good to be a nice helper and a good citizen and kind of you know, spread the love a little bit. All right, next up we got a quest. This is one of a couple that start or have to do with the old kappas. Let's see here. Ma Pop and Pa Cop are missing at the moment, and we got to go round them up. So I do believe you have to talk to Bad Cop right there before the other quests are active. So if you are using the quick links down below, it may have some specific order going here in the sense that we might have to start the mission with Bad Cop there first and then go find those guys next. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. We didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the specifics like that. So, you know, if you guys know something that we don't, feel free to drop it down below, and other viewers like yourself can definitely benefit from that info. And, of course, if I read it sooner than later, I will actually be able to relay that info verbally in our future videos, too. So that would be super, super helpful. All right, now I got this jetpack. It does fly me high enough to get on the roofs. And look at that, up on the very top of the roof, on the, I guess it's like a clock tower or some sort of a bell tower here, we have a purple brick. So I use the jetpack very methodically. It is kind of a pickle up here because it's really like, I don't know, I do a couple of pretty crazy jumps. Like this next one coming up too. In fact, no, it's not this next one. I drop down on this little ledge here. This is a pretty nice shot too. Watch this. Oop, nice. The next one though, it's on the Bricksburg sign behind us. And I tried to do like a cinematic moment. I almost pulled out the camera and took a selfie, but I wasn't getting the full sign in there, and I couldn't quite get it. It was a funny angle. So I got Bricksburg. I did take, you might have noticed that probably was your thumbnail. I haven't 100% decided that yet, so it is possible another image was used, but I did take that in hopes of using that for the thumbnail image, and maybe it's there. So look at me, I'm like even trying to get further away, trying to get further, and now I got to get up. I want to get over there on top of that roof, and oh, that was a close one. So I get a little bit of a better angle here. Bricks, see, I almost get it. Like if I could just zoom out just a wee bit, that would be perfect. But it did not work out. Now this is pretty squirrely. Like I almost make the jump right there, and I'm like, all right, how am I gonna do this? Now I almost recommend pulling out a bounce pad or using the grappler more so than the jetpack, because this is definitely tricky stuff. So I end up jumping up on the R, like right in the middle of the R, and look at that. I don't know if I could even do that again. Like that might be something that might be a little bit more difficult than it appeared. But hey, if you could do it, make it happen. But that grappler should get you up there pretty easy peasy too. Hey, look at this. It's Taco Tom. What's up there, buddy? We'll go ahead and deliver. Oh, it's a nice plate Mexican dish of some sort. I'm not sure. It looks like butter. Looks like 2 sticks of butter. And I wasn't sure. I was like, is this a foot race or do I need a vehicle? So I kind of stood there for a second. But as it turns out, it's just a mad dash to get the food to the customer before it cools off. And look at that. They're really easy. You shouldn't have any trouble with these other than just simply having to do them. We did get a build for completing that one, but it wasn't one of the special builds. If you notice, the special builds seem to have those little purple bricks next to them. I believe that's indicating that that build, once built, will give us a brick, right? So we have to build a bunch in the, what is it, the Sispocalypstar area. So we'll get to that. That'll be one of the last areas we take on before we go to that 400 brick required area. I don't think we'll have 400 by then, but who knows? With the DLC coming out, we may be able to do it differently. However, we'll try to do it the normal way, because not everybody's going to have the DLC. Well, I guess the DLC's free, huh? Maybe everyone, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out too. The order of which you do it usually isn't important, but if it is important, it will be done in the playlist in that specific order. So be looking for that in our playlist. All right, we got a couple of baddies trying to stop us here, so go ahead and ratty the baddie, and we'll make our way back to old Bad Cop, who in this case is going to be happy to see his papa. What's up there, Pa? And it takes a hot second for them to realize, or maybe it's just a weird reunion. See, look, Bad Cop's not even excited, but Pa Cop's pretty excited. So I'm going to remove my markers that I still have out there, and I'm going to make my way to the next quest over here, which I do believe is Taco Tom again. Yep. All right, so we got another dish that needs to be delivered. Let's see here. Rapido. Oh, it's ice cream this time. That doesn't look like any ice cream I would slap down my gullet. But hey, I like all sorts of ice cream, although I am kind of picky. I don't like mint chocolate chip. Spumoni is one of my favorites. I don't know if you guys have even heard of Spumoni. It's kind of a, it's like a pistachio ice cream that we get at a kind of a local franchise restaurant here in Oregon. But it's definitely delicious. If you get a chance to try Spumoni, try it. Look it up, Spumoni ice cream. Like it'll probably be attached to the old spaghetti factory. I think that's what the old spaghetti factory warehouse. We got two of them. I can't ever remember. They compete, and I know which one I like. It's got that Spumoni ice cream. All right, we got another masterpiece brick over here. I tried to cut some corners here and go as the crow flies, as they say, but turns out General Mayhem is no crow. We didn't know it. Oh, look at that! I went too far. I had to turn around and hit the old air brakes. And Taco Tom's got another delivery for us. This one is a little bit further, but luckily we get a little extra time. Basically, they give us a second, it appears, for every meter or foot or whatever it is that they actually measure in. And luckily for us, we are a little bit faster than a meter per second with General Mayhem. So if you do find yourself running into trouble or maybe falling a little short on time, see, look at me. I've got plenty of time left over. We'll go ahead and collect this brick. As well as, do we get anything else here? I can't remember. Oh, we do! We get the Taco Shack! Yeah, boy! Notice, though, it did not have a purple brick on the top left corner of it, indicating that that is not a build that will give us a brick once we get to Sispocalypstar. Alright, here. I want to teach you guys something. You guys are going to learn a lesson, thanks to me learning a lesson the hard way. I got really excited when I saw this guy. As you know, lots of studs come out, as well as a Mega Relic. Definitely worth your time to go and chase these guys down if you're still in need of studdage and relics. Now, this gets pretty squirrely right here. This is the edge of the world. That's right, the world, guys. And if we fall off that, we will plummet to our doom. You know what else will fall off, though, and plummet to its doom? Any studs or relics that we get from this guy. So I eventually get him. Haha, joke's on you. Hello. Boom. And there goes my relic. So, yeah, as you can see here, I'm having a moment of whoopsie, and we will all kind of get a nice little chuckle out of that and move along. All right, got to remove those other points of interest as we are no longer interested in those. Next up, we've got this brick, and here's the halo, but Now, I happen to notice, was that a crane leg or base right there? It certainly was. So I, without even knowing for sure, I hop on the old ladder, and I start making my way to the top, and it gets a little bit sketchy up here. I won't lie. I'm not the biggest fan of heights, as some of you probably know. And once I get up here, I get a little bit worried. I've been playing that Apex Legends quite a bit, and you know, there's no fall damage in that, and I find myself jumping and falling from heights all the time, and I don't know, something about my brain has a hard time recognizing that it's a video game falling and not me falling. So I have this weird sensation. Like, I know some of you others out there get the same thing, and me and my old buddies, we used to laugh playing games. Like, you know, I kind of get nauseous, like, like these. I don't like it. Go down, and here we go. I'm gonna look away. I don't want to jump. I'm looking away. Close eyes. Okay. Wait. No. Oh, I'm still flying. What's going on? All right. So I eventually get on the ground. Whew. Feel much better now. I'm gonna make my way around the top ridge here because I wasn't sure what the travel would be like on the ground, and I knew that I'd be able to hip it to the hoppa all the way to the, well, I guess it's more the bottom, not the top of it. But here we go. We got, our surfing buddy. He's got some pretty sweet abs. I wonder if those are painted on. Oh, or if they are legit abs. I need to get back in the habit of doing some sit-ups. I've had too many donuts lately, guys, and I need to do something about it. In fact, I almost thought about doing some sort of a vlog series of me going from, like, unhealthy to healthy. I guess that's the best way to say it. The nicest way to say it. Anyways, moving along. We got this race. It's pretty simple. There's kind of a downward descent the whole time as you're lazily leaning to the left. I feel like Han had something to do with this race. But we end up finding our way through the cave that purple brick was in earlier. So the game kind of shows us where that brick was. Now, we did kind of swoop right by the other one tucked into that nook that was outside the cave, but yet still kind of hidden. But so the game is pretty good to us in that sense that it actually takes us right where we need to go multiple times. Here we go. We're going to go again because Buddy was confident that I am not able to go faster than I was. Joke's on him because I know the route now and I can go a little faster. Same thing. It's kind of a slow descent down as we lazily lean to the left. And eventually we tuck around and go inside that wee cave. And up and down around we go. Here we go. And I was a little worried that I might not make it this time. And I don't know if anybody's faster. Like, people have suggested, like, swamp with a swamp creature. And there are a couple of others for being able to swim and go underwater and even break the chests underwater. So I'm going to have to test that out next time we see an underwater chest. But look at that. I had 8 seconds to spare. We'll go ahead and take that brick now. Thank you very much. And we have 19 of the 25 bricks. And, of course, we do have quick links down below if you want to just hurry and make it to the next one. Well, looks like we've got a few quests left. And don't forget, too, there is always that last brick that needs to be purchased from the store. So, technically, we've got, what, 5 bricks left to get or find. And then we've got that last one we got to purchase, which we've got plenty of studdage, thanks to a handful of alien heart invaders, as well as the chests and things that we found along the way. We also get studs for taking out the bad guys with rapid succession. We get that multiplier going and certainly adds things up. I will take as many studs as I can get, knowing that we have to buy all sorts of items from the shop. And eventually, we might even have to buy some relics. I know that you can go farm them, and it's probably quicker to go and I don't know. Is it quicker to farm them, or is it quicker to go and buy them if you've got the cash to do it? All right, so we should have done the quest there, but I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and get the random scattered bricks dealt with. Ooh, stuck the landing there. Got pretty lucky. Yeah, whoa, that was weird. The chest, like, sort of disappeared. And, hey, I didn't even get a relic. I feel like my relic disappeared with that chest. That's kind of wonkadoo, but all right, we'll have to accept it. Nothing we can do about it. I did notice, though, that there was this handheld rail here. Like, what are we doing? Why? And there is a brick somewhere nearby. Did you notice that? There's definitely a brick right where we are. I'm looking. I don't see it, but what's this? It's down around the corner, wrapped in the stairwell. Woohoo! All right, so some of those are kind of trickier to find, but all you have to do is really kind of assess the area, kind of loop to loop, and all of a sudden, boom, you found it. Hey, what's this? Uh-oh. Honey, where's my pants? All right, so this took me a second. As you can see, there's an edit there. I went to the store assuming that we had to buy some pants from the store. That's not the case at all. Rex actually has the pants that we're after. So just simply switch your character over to Rex, and he will get super excited, give us a brick, and then he asks us to take a photo of him. I felt a little awkward about this, but I went ahead and got it over with as quickly as possible and collected my other brick. So now we got to make it back over to Pa and Bad Cop, and that should about wrap things up. As you can see, we've got 22 of the 25 bricks. And here, sorry, we got to find Ma Cop and take her back to Pa and Bad Cop. So we've still got this camera out. I guess we're going to document this event here. Nope, good. I guess Rex was making a vlog. That would have been cool to see it get uploaded to YouTube. How long before we start, you know, creating scenarios with characters in games? Like, you know, there's like Red versus Blue and things like that. Like, how long before that becomes like a staple in like all games? And whoa, I just punched that truck into the ground. That was pretty sweet. And then it disappeared, it looks like. We got ourselves a build attack available, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. We always love these things. And everybody's got a different one. I have not gone through. Maybe I should do a video of that. All of the different build attacks. That'd be fun, huh? Would you guys be interested in seeing something like that? I might have to check that out. So we got ourselves a brick for taking Ma back to Pa and Bad Cop. And we also got ourselves a build for a later date, which rewarded us with a brick as well. So we are officially sitting on 24 bricks. And we're going to make our way over to, you guessed it. So yeah, if you didn't catch that there, we actually got 2 bricks for completing that. We got 1 for returning Ma back, and then we got 1 for getting the build at the end. It was kind of double down situation there. And then last but not least, we got to buy the one from the store. And of course, you're going to want to purchase all the items that are available here. And, you know, if you got any relics that you feel like opening, feel free. Now, keep in mind, we are sitting on our relics for now, as we have a plan to do a live stream and open all of our relics and characters with you. So rather than have them as we go through the story, we feel that we can get to the end without them. And we'll go ahead and check them out. Now, don't forget to purchase all of the characters from the store as well. Make sure that you get that sold out. And guess what? That is that. Uh-oh, we're getting a little dizzy here. We're going to go ahead and check it out. We've got, yep. We got 25 of the 25. Next up is Planet Sparkles, and then that's going to actually do it for us for now in the Explorer system, as we have not accumulated 400 bricks yet, opening that final area. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like, I don't remember. I can't think of it. But anyways, check us out on social media if you have not already. HappyThumbsGaming.com is a good place to check out our trophy achievement guides. And of course, again, shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game, and to Tyler P for hooking us up with all the info for it and writing our guide. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time. Psst.